Hey guys, welcome back to my Minecraft Security Breach map, and welcome to the first part of the basements, aka it still is part 9 of the showcases. In this video, we will be going over every single little room to all of the big rooms that are inside all of the utility tunnels. This build was definitely a huge change in scenery from the bright, fun attractions now down to the dark and compact basements, but building it was still very fun to do. Now, if anyone even still watches the intros, I'm here to tell you that I do have a new video plan. I will be uploading a tutorial video every single week on the weekends, and I will be uploading showcases about every month. So at least you get a mix of both videos. But mostly I will be focusing on tutorials instead. Since I put out a community vote, you guys voted that you would like to see more tutorial videos, which I will be focusing on those, but I will still be working on my map in the background. Alright, well without wasting any more time, let's get into the showcase. So quickly before we get into the video, I had to separate the utility tunnels and the Rockstar Row, and I had to make it so it teleports you down to the basements, which I did not want to do. As you can see here, you can teleport back up to Rockstar Row from where you are now, and also from the outside you can clearly see that it is not even close to connected to Rockstar Row, and that is why I had to make this whole place teleportable. So now, let's go ahead and get into the video. Alright, so once you get teleported down, you obviously end up at this staircase that takes you, honestly, who knows how far this takes you down. But it's just a massive staircase that goes down this very big and long, area. There's no really other words to describe it, like a big hole in the ground. Not really sure. But once you stop at these set of stairs, you come across this gate, which is normally boarded off. And there's a staff bot behind it with this room that has literally almost nothing in it except some concrete bags, crates, and other things. And that's really all there is, and it's just one simple colored room. And back out through here, as you continue to descend down the stairs, you will end up at the bottom floor, which obviously just has nothing really down there except for some piping along the walls and just some water along the side. And then you have, there's that water along the side, and then there's this entrance here that leads into the actual main utility tunnels. And there's nothing really much here. Those are supposed to be like things that hold stuff that are on 4 wheels. I really don't know what the name is. Alright, choose a side, any side, left or right. If you chose left, too bad we're going right first, because this place will lead up to the it's not really like, it's a small, like, medical station. This is where Freddy first takes you after he thinks you are broken, and this is where you end up in this little, I believe that is a hideout place where you can hide in this little medical thing, and then Vanessa comes out of that staircase there. And, Freddy and her have a conversation, then she leaves up there, and this is obviously boarded off, and you need Monty's claws to get up here, which I just use as a pickaxe. Now up here, this leads to a room that almost has, basically, it's like the most useless room out of the whole Pizzaplex, except that slab right there, that Prismarine slab, that's supposed to be one of those bags that give you that give you messages. And that is really all in this medical station, so let's go ahead and move on to the plush baby room. So this room is on the left side as well, and once again, that is a gated off area that requires Monty's claws to get through. And once you get through, you come across this very familiar plush baby room, which is from Help Wanted. Nothing really special in there except for a little gift that you can find. And then back out we go, and continuing down the utility tunnels, there really is nothing special about the tunnels themselves. All there is just a bunch of boxes along with some wrapped up pipes, and then stone walls and those like copper things that like hold up the main tunnels. But once you do get down here, there is also another gate that is normally not supposed to be open. That is a mistake, do not mind that, be quiet about it. And then it just takes you into this Curse of Dreadbear room with that projector that shines upon that screen. And then also a secret gift that you can find. Not really secret, because you can now see it. But it's fine, because who cares. I also did make this little, like, vehicle that's supposed to hold a couple items. I think it looks pretty good. And then just continuing down, a ton of more boxes and some more pipes. And then we're coming up to the staff bot ritual, which there are 4 staff bots that surround the thing. We'll go down that hallway in a second, but the 4 staff bots that are surrounding this one broken staff bot that is just laying on the ground helpless and soulless. And really, you're not actually able to get back here in game, but I of course have it fully decked out because that's just how I am. And even once you do make it down here, there really is nothing down here because it's just a couple more pipes, and then it just leads to a dead end. And now coming through the hallway is really nothing here. All it is just a couple items that are here. I think those are supposed to be like tin crates or aluminum crates or something. I'm not really sure. Not crates, like barrels. And then it just leads up to a staircase that eventually just takes you up to another area that leads into a whole bunch of other areas. And then once you're out on the top here, it leads you into this area here. Now this is also another gated off area that requires Monty's Claws. That comes into this very small storage unit with a forklift and a couple of shelving. And then another gated off area that requires Monty's Claws. And once you come through, for people who have actually been here in game, this is the Build a Mangle area. With all the conveyors, the one turned on TV screen. This also is from Help Wanted for the people who have not played Help Wanted. And then just making our way back is literally just the exact same thing, except because we're going backwards, and backwards is better than forwards. And then we just come back out here, and out here, this is where Freddy Freddy runs out of power, and he runs into that recharge station here. And then there's that really long hallway that has actually nothing down here. If you come down here, it just leads to these 2 doors that is just a dead end. And then coming back, this is also where a couple of staff bots come out of nowhere from that hallway. And also, I have made these save stations actually workable. So if you press that button right there, it'll actually save your spot there. So when you die, you'll respawn right there. And then this is the hallway where you first encounter Chica in the bathroom. And once you see her right there eating trash out of that corner, you have to go back out the side that you came in and distract her with the cans. And then you come out this door right here, and then you like see her standing right there. And then you have to run or crouch away from the hallway, hoping that she does not spot you. And you will end up in this small area that you have to run all the way around that side, and then back out through this door, which gives you 2 options to go left or right. It doesn't really matter because they both end up in the same way. So I'm going to go ahead and go this way because this actually is just a very small storage unit. And then it just ends out on this hallway, which connects to that other hallway. So it doesn't really matter which way you go, you'll end up in the exact same spot. And then this hallway takes you out to the place where you very first encounter Monty. And also, there's the smoke. I also made it so the smoke actually works as well. And then here's another gated off area that requires Monty's Claws. And I think there's just some sewer water coming out from a pipe right there. And then right here, this is just a place where it's hanging a broken staff bot for some reason. I don't know why. And then this actually requires Chica's voice box, but I still obviously used the pickaxe. And here, for a couple people who do not know, this ends up, obviously it looks pretty weird, but I made it so when you walk up to that wall, it actually opens up to the secret, and there's a hole here. Do not mind this, that is a mistake. Once again, we're not going to talk about it because we don't talk about things. And then obviously through here, it's just a small secret room that ends up in the sister location, living room. It's not living room. I'm not very good with it, but it's just a small room. This is also where you have to, that is where you collect the discs and go to listen to Vanessa's therapy on that disc thing. I forgot the name of it. And then coming back out here, continuing down the very long hallway, you will come across a small room right here, which is just another area that requires Monty's Claws. And once again, there's nothing here except for a small gift, and then a couple trash bags down here. And coming out to this exit that also requires Monty's Claws, and just a very long hallway that leads down to this area here. This is also where you first encounter Roxy right here, where she is just shaking the gate and says, "Are you lost?" And then you come through here while Monty is still chasing you, and you end up in this area. This area actually took quite a lot longer time than I expected. The main reason why is that hallway down here. This hallway is at such a weird angle. It was so difficult to try and get this exactly how it is in game, and it just ends up in a dead end. You're not even able to get back there. But I still add detail to the point where you can't even see it. This is also the point where Chica ends up knocking down those bins in front of you, and both Chica and Monty start chasing you down this hallway, and then you end up going down these, up these stairs. And you get chased by both of them going up these stairs, and eventually leads you up to this hallway up here. Once you get to the top, you get to this hallway, which if it's it will look familiar in a minute, but you'll end up in this hallway, and you will end up in this security office. Now, this is the office that I have now decorated that is at the entrance. That just has a TV, and where you can collect the cameras. And then this, obviously, if it looks familiar to you, just ends up right back out here into this little loop, and ends up right back at the entrance. But other than that, that is really all of the utility tunnels. It comes from all the way from Rockstar Row, all the way back to the entrance, and that's what made it so tough to try and get it to connect to everything else. But now that I have got it, I think that this whole build really turned out well. And there you go, that was all of the utility tunnels all complete. The reason I still do showcases is because you guys at least get a look on what I will be building in the future with my tutorial videos. We may even never get to the basement tutorials because the map may already be released by then. But I just make tutorials just to occupy the time until then. And if you are wondering what I will be showing next, it will be parts in the service along with the endoskeleton warehouse. But that will not be until at least before we start the main atrium and the tutorials. But that is going to be all for this video, and if you guys did like this, then go ahead and like this video and subscribe to my channel to know when I upload any more showcases or tutorials. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys in my next video. See ya!